Hi everybody, this is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I am Stephanie, my YouTube channel name is BanditStephanie, and I am your Thursday vlogger. So today is Thursday, January 19th, 2012. A little background information on me since I am new to the channel. This is my third vlog with Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works. I was banded on March 15th, 2011. I started at 313.6 pounds, and I currently am around 156.3 pounds. So I am still in the losing phase, have about 11.3 to be exact pounds until I hit my goal. So that's me. I will get right to the question. There's two different questions, one if you are at goal and one if you are not at goal. So I will get right to the one if you are not at goal, since I just mentioned I am still in the losing phase. So the question is, what have you learned during the losing phase that you think will impact your life in maintenance? Do you think that your daily life will change when you go from the losing phase to maintenance phase? Do you think that the journey is over when you hit goal? Is the goal the end for you? And what advice would you give someone who is not quite to goal but working very hard to get there? Okay, lots of questions. Let me start from the top. What have you learned during the losing phase that you think will impact your life in maintenance? Biggest thing I've learned is that I enjoy eating healthy. Before my weight loss surgery, all I thought about was, when is my next meal going to be? What can I get out to make myself full? I always wanted that full stuffed feeling. I wasn't satisfied with cooking my own meals. I just wanted junk. So I think the biggest thing I've learned during this losing phase is that I can be satisfied and I get enjoyment out of healthy food, which is something that was never me before weight loss surgery. And I tell some people this, that I attribute that to when you do your pre-op diet. My BMI was over 50, so I had a 2-week pre-op liquid diet. And during that 2 weeks, I started craving foods that I normally used to not like tuna and things like that. So I told myself, okay, when I have the opportunity to eat solid foods, I'm going to keep an open mind. I'm going to try new things, and I may find that I like different foods. And that's definitely been the case. So, yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing I've learned during my losing phase, is that I can be satisfied and I enjoy eating healthy. Do you think that your daily life will change when you go from the losing phase to maintenance phase? That's a question that I'm not sure. I have thought about it, and I think that in a sense it will change, but the overall picture, I don't think it will. My daily life is exercise, eating healthy, and consuming a lot of water. Is that going to change once I get to maintenance? No. I enjoy doing those things, and I have been doing them now for almost a year now, 10 months. So it's something that I've incorporated into my life, and I will continue to do that once I get into the maintenance phase. So overall, I don't think my daily life will change that much in terms of the process and my daily activities and my daily mind frame. I don't think so. The next question is, do you think that the journey is over when you hit goal? Well, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. There was a starting point in this journey, but there's no stopping point. Of course, there was a breaking point for me. There was a starting point. I have my highest starting weight. But once I see that number I want to see on the scale, that doesn't mean it's over for me. I understand that this is going to be a lifelong struggle for me. I'm only 26 years old, so I have many years to live this lifestyle and stay a healthy person. So it's not over per se. Maybe urgency to lose and the pressure that I put on myself to keep wanting to see that scale down will change, but really I feel like the maintenance phase will be a whole new beginning. It's a whole new start. It's far from over. Once I hit my goal, it's going to be a whole new life. And then the next question is goal the end for you? Well, I just mentioned, once I step on that scale and I see that weight I want to see, it's not the end. I'm not all of a sudden going to feel complete. I'm not going to say, okay, you know, I've done it, now it's over. I think that the scale goal for me is important, but in terms of the end, no, I think that my next step will be to aim for goals such as exercise goals, fitness goals, things such like that. I don't know what it's going to be like to not have a goal to get to. So I have this goal in mind of the scale, and I want it. And then once I see it, I want to make sure I stay motivated. I want to make sure I can keep up this active lifestyle. So I think for me, and maybe for a lot of you, it will be to start setting other goals, whether it be run a half marathon, run a 5K, any other type of goals. I think that that's what's helped me through this journey, is setting small, attainable goals. So once I hit that scale goal, on to some other goals. You know, who's to say we can't meet all the goals we want to meet? Nobody. So the more goals you set, the better, because it'll drive you to get to where you want to be and keep up that lifestyle, in my opinion. Last question. What advice would you give to somebody who is not quite to goal but working very hard to get there? Well, I have to think about this, and whatever advice I'm giving, I have to take myself, because I am about 11.3 pounds away to my goal. So I can relate to this question, and I am working very, very hard to get to my goal. So the advice I would give to anybody in the same position as I'm in is keep strong. I've gone back and forth about, will I hit my goal? Will my body want to stop? Will I lose the motivation? And I understand that my body may stop when it wants to stop, but I don't think that will be determined until I am continuing doing the things that I've been doing, and maybe I see the same number for, a month maybe? That's what I'm thinking. Then maybe I'll know my body is going to stop. But of course, we're going to have those stalls. And as everybody says, the closer you get to goal, the harder it is to lose the weight. So my advice is change things up. That's what I've done. I am getting so close to goal. But this last week, I had over a 5-pound loss on the scale. And that is because I consciously changed up my exercise, changed up my food, increased my water, was very conscious of my decisions. So I think that that's important to, if you're finding yourself stuck, change it up. Don't be too hard on yourself. You look at what you've accomplished thus far and really give yourself a pat on the back for everything you've done, and know that if you want it and your body can do it, you can get to goal. Going to take my own advice on that, hoping I can get to my goal, around 11.3 pounds to go. So, yeah, that's, I think, all the questions and my answers. So, again, this was Stephanie. My YouTube channel name is BanditStephanie. And I am your Thursday Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works vlogger. So, until next week, hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.